Maragwa bengi na eneo mwanzo muligiria wa Getembe TV. Karibu sana Ekeonga Chinsa. Ikomi chabona maragwa bali tukoneria Jumatano na nekiroto kwenyeruna na mange agendete gukorekana ase Chinsinyo kubwa muno aigase liroba alia gusikara soke nyare ukumanya senchira ere ya bene kigima ritariane Matildah Obaigwa na Wilson Makori kro asensemo yebimanyererio Kevin Ongeri koreta chivichanero gya senchira engi kerano kigima nekera tochaka nengana yogo chane kigima moncho murigereria nigo mono mubere wo musacho yomo onyarire gutuka ase usunyara gutuka ase nyumba ya kebara iyo itari gutumeka ase nyagitari ya hema iyo ime yomuchie obosongo musacho yo nigo mono agotebekana buna nigo are omukori emirimo omukoro ase nyagitari iyo korengana na kirori hose bari banyara gwikirana aroro nigo batebire buna nyagusira nigo amenyire ase kibarekyo metenyi osamatuko atari make kirawo tabuna ne metinyi 5 bono abange bawo batanya gwakanwa engeri yabo ekyo andake kerete nyagusira kuburwa kibese cyo gwakane nyumba yobomenyo ekyo kiairetere gocha komenya ase kibarekyo gitari gutumika ase nyagitari eyo ya hema ase bono anyara gutoka alituko ria rero gasiretie obugima obwae
Muroyo igamenyeta mazingira makongo in that tabwate bomenyo asa menyete igasinye tuwakana aye valingi wakana chibese chinke mono igasinye tuwakana gatutebe bintu bya isiko eyo gachangia gacha komenya ase enyomba echo nerere igase nyagitari yitensemo igane wero block B etari gotumeka no amenyete akoraransi naenda no akwera no atoke kana bono mambiga kwete
na bire umufanyikazi wema sama tuka mangi ono yo sirre bono iga Rogers Masese ekara atete na anyorete gas anichira morete gas twakwa nere gasi matuka mangi bajita muno yo mwawo uyo koro ku Steve Masese nere na wakate gasi agaikengaki ekara kata gas nera akabutu egasi akagenda Steve agaika nera agakute semsemu yabu akuri wano nje nchantingaki onyemba kutonjibese kuna kwa abantu bakubwatse bakabapwa wetra kada wakana jibese chiabo bagenda bakwera chinsabo kose bategera abantu baje kukwera agaika nento toche atomenye una roja sia amente cho imi elinde ya ikera bono igakuri ibonje ngotaranga onyendi banje abantu bakanjibese kuro muntu agenda ko byasa bya ko muntu agabika enkoro ya ene ejibese chia epakukwa wetra yani akanya stress nga jibese chia kana kan ya gara muntu yuko igobono njengo ya aba kuba bana yabarenga eri barengeri boronge bakana bandu kibasiabo elinda samaskania ko muntu agenda na maskani kwatika na molembe na ko muntu kalindu byaye serikali ni wangu sabanga serikali etobwate sie elinde tu akanjibese cheito echichenda tokwaje sengi tuna bona justice ni yeto sabanga serikali etobwate si tu akanjibese.
Nimekuwa mfanyakazi wa hema miaka 3.5 sasa imeisha. Mimi kwa sasa vile ninaongea nilipewa barua ya kunisimamisha kazi. Nilipewa barua ya kunisimamisha wakati tulikuwa tunaitisha mshahara wetu wa miezi 12. Wakati walitupa barua tukaenda nje, huyu mmoja wetu mwenye amekufa leo usiku wa kupambazukia leo, tumekuwa pamoja katika hiyo redundancy list. So tumeenda nyumbani, tumeshinda tukifuatilia pesa yetu, huyu jamaa ameshinda akifuatilia pesa yake, wakamfuta kazi wakimwambia analewa ndiye anakuja kudai pesa. Jamaa amekuwa akiishi kwa choo. Hapo ndipo anatandika boxes, mzee analala. Nguo zake anafua zikikauka analeta, anafunganisha, anaweka kwa box. So amekuwa akitoka kwa choo, anakuja anafanya kazi, anamaliza anarudi kwa choo yake kulala huko. Tunaomba justice ipatikane kwa vile hii imekuwa mazoea ya kutolipa watu. Mtu ukifa pesa yako haikufuati, next of kin hapati pesa yako. Choo haitumiki, inapatikana Hema Shopping Center. Kuna mahali, kuna block inaitwa Hema Shopping Center. Ukipita kwa corridor direct venye tu unamaliza corridor, hapo ndio choo inapatikana. Hiyo choo haitumiki na hapo ndipo amekuwa akiishi zaidi ya miezi 5 sasa.
na asense moyende o amate yemo mbiriro ere asogokwa ko mugaka Harone mukaya bwe myaka 50 na 5 nebere ase Chinchira chiobo tutukano nyagusira nigobono nere akagire goitwa kurwa ase nyumba eyemo yokwenga amaru mutienyi oyo moitire bono ase abanyakinyoro bakorire okurobekana ase inchira yokuboria oboene guchasinka ya Nyagusira Mokaya.
Bena junko bangero aroni ma Mokaya mumurumi ntoko ndumagega ya gatatu aroni Mokaya o beiro menyere to bokongu tabuga timongine ano kurage rokwale ngo bokongu lende ntuli kwenya akaimoka kagenda gajikomenya asa marwa ko ni muinaiga twachire ko mokani usinyire lakini lende na ale kanyore ndagira ya kila rituko bono ekara ya ikatale 26 maambia nalyo nyorete ripoti maambi ng'ang'o murumi no kure togo chigo cha tukanyora agaitua agaiteru muine iyo erinda kanga kobugo chaga
kukwaya ono nkoro chikaini nanga kia kwete sengenjo tarwarite tarenge moibi montara tena kino moibi orenge rusina marugi orenga akanyorwa agaitwa ono gokuo kuna bogoto kotoetoboro tua kwete postmortem nonyo modisi aentu alingenere na totebeti nkoganya tole kubwatia le kineki kibono gya kolira matuko 14 tuanya korora turn out.
Na shida hii inakuja kwa sababu ya maneno ya chang'aa. Kuna kijiji hapa karibu inatengeneza hiyo pombe chang'aa na watu wanapotelea huko, vijana vidogo wanapotelea huko na watawala wanajua, lakini hawataka kusaidia sisi. Watoto vijana waoi wanaenda kupigania wanawake ambao wachane huko, wao wanapigana wanakufa.
Abagambi batwadire biyosiki byokoni amaru kere wiki bakorusio siringi 3,000
na batigana nayo umwaziri ubwechisemi muschedule asogamba nikubono ahorokere bosio bwebunge nene bunge ye senate mwancho murigereria ase gukwanira amagendero na bwigemero belio ebekire elio gusira na gukinia sector yechisemi ime yense ya Kenya chinga kecho nigakwanire ukolikwa kwa borokia ime yense na bwigo asense moyende hukane kibuna aborokia banene asichi skuru nigo obealiganete kigima elio kwene kibuna emirobelio ya masomo ya nyalire oikirana.
Mr. Speaker, our heads of institution are regularly capacity built to discharge their administrative roles effectively. Through the Teacher Service Commission, the government continuously retools heads of institution managing both primary and junior schools on key aspects of institutional administration, teacher management, and the implementation of the junior school curriculum. Support is also provided by TSC and the Ministry of Education to all our field officers. The teacher induction, mentorship, and coaching programs have also been institutionalized across all public basic institutions, including junior schools, to strengthen professional practice, improve instructional leadership, and ensure that newly deployed junior school teachers receive the necessary mentorship and support for effective curriculum delivery. In terms of career progression, guidelines were adopted in 2015 to 2016 by the Teacher Service Commission in consultation with the Salaries and Remuneration Commission that conducted a job evaluation for all the teachers. And based on the findings of the job evaluation report, the SRC rendered a formal advisory under Article 230 of the Constitution, proposing a remuneration structure for teachers in the public service.
Nabarai bekiama kia ODM bale asensemo ya linda mwananchi nigo batuguteirare egikaro na bwigo kuigwana wakoretwe ritukoregoro aigati ye kiama kia ODM na bwigo ekiama kiri kia UDA wakora wana museneta we county ya Nairobi Muske Edwin Sifuna nigo bono batebiruna the 10-point agenda eyo bono yanyarire kuba kegukwanirwa nigo etali ekirenga keri azimio ya bwate anamono kokonya abakenya kurwa ase serikali enene.
confusion that Kenyans witnessed at KICC yesterday is enough proof that the so-called broad-based team are aware that they are lying not only to Kenyans but to themselves. We want to also make it clear that the ODM-PG as an organ has no powers under the party constitution to make decisions such as they purported to make yesterday. You will recall that prior to and during the signing of the now expired MOU, it was the party's National Executive Committee under the leadership of the late Raila Odinga that processed and superintended the process. The purported extension is therefore ultra-vires, unconstitutional, null and void.
We must confront. Now, the 10-point agenda, in my view, was a ceasefire document. It was written at a time when Kenyans were out demanding for their rights, and the youth particularly were out demanding their rights in the context of what was happening in Kenya at that time. And then came the NADCO report and the 10-point agenda. It was a ceasefire document. It was telling Kenyans, hold fire.
When they were talking about that, we know very well that our constitution in Article 229, sub-article 4, paragraph G, gives the Auditor General the mandate to audit the public debt. And it states clearly that every 6 months after every financial year, the Auditor General shall audit our public debt. What happens in our nation? The system, the government, does not allow the Auditor General to audit our public debt.
This particular document has Baba's signature. So it is important that people get an accurate, truthful, independent, impartial, and correct report on what is being done about Baba's commitment to Kenyans when he signed the 10-point agenda. We are here to make sure political fraud is not committed on Kenyans in the name of Baba. That is why we are here. We must protect Baba's legacy. That is our duty.
Mwanjo murigiria na kurwa ase karekyo ensemo ya babunge ba ODM kurwa se orugongo rwa Kisii ane muno abo bare inse ye kiombekyo gya linda mwananchi nigo bono baorokirie ugutagokyo kwabo ase amangana agenderete ane muno kurwa ase serikali enene nigo chinga kecho banyarire kumuchiga tiemerobelyo buna bono murobelyo bobo wenya osha umurobelyo bobo sombi na boigo bakobora okokea nigwa kobotumeki obube bwechibesa emergency kunyare bwikiraniwa.
We talked about promoting and protecting the livelihoods of the young people. We don't know this government what exactly we'll make reference to. Will it be the Hustler Fund, which none of us knows the results, the outcome, how many youth it has benefited? Can they be paraded somewhere? We see them. Or does any one of you know any? Are we going to talk about the empowerment program? Whose funding we didn't know it was coming from? Our colleagues in Parliament were all over the place with empowerment programs, spending billions of funds that nobody knows the source and the intended outcome of those level of tokenisms. Today, we are now riding on a World Bank funded project called Nyota. It has been politicized. Why will you need to take a chopper to go launch 22,000 shillings?
Each time we try to assemble, or each time we have a rally or a function anywhere in the country, these fear have continued to try and disorganize us. They even send goons to our meetings. You have seen the Auditor General has given reports not once, not twice, whereby lots of money have gotten lost from SHA. And I am here to tell you that I sit in the Health Committee and I can confirm that we have a problem. We have a problem in the Ministry of Health, from personnel management all the way to how SHA is being run.
Going into other countries will now go through a multiple layer of of security checks, which we did not have previously. Does this really help Kenyans, or it leaves us poorer than we used to be? Now, also on the right to peaceful assembly, just this morning, the state again has sent goons to this venue to come and interrupt what I believe is a constitutional undertaking.
Wancho murigire na gukonera obochorio bonene bo mwaka uri bocio mwaka wechiri bubere 2025 nigo bono monachie bino monene omokoro moske David Maraga anyare kuboria na bwigo gosigeta abakenya kwirikia buna abakichikura anene muno abasae ebekegori egeke na chinga kiecho sika gukono kurase county ya Murang'a nigo aborire buna obochori bore bocio nigo borachikoba ikeminano egetini kubwa muno yokoreta amonchorerio ase oburai ime yensi ya Kenya.
Kura ya mwaka ujao itakuwa vile tunasema kwa Kiingereza a divining election. Itakuwa kura ya muhimu tangu hata kushinda sote ambao tumepiga tangu tupate uhuru wetu. Ni kwa nini? Ni kwa sababu vile mambo inaenda nchi yetu tunataka kujiokoa. Ni lazima tujiokoe. Tukiendelea hivi Kenya itaangamia, na kuangamizwa kwa Kenya yetu ni wale ambao tumepatia mamlaka, na badala ya kuchunga mali ya umma wanaiba kila mara. Hakuna siku hata moja unaweza kwenda bila kuona skandalo ya ofisadi. Kwa hivyo ni muhimu Mkenya wote achukue kura, apige kura.
Asengane yo no tugukorera Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi cha wono muragoba korinde kendera gutigara na bwigo kubwatia emirobero ya Getembe TV ayo naenda mwange enyora sinjira engikirano Chinsa mochiri cha Facebook na bwigo YouTube na Getembe TV na bwigo nabo koyenyora ase Ekeonga Chinsa ibere na bwigo Chinsa inye cha lero muragoba nara chikoleto sore nere Ruth Kemuntu pia mona sana ikiagira ogende tukuba umwegeno nchenkuru kwa Matildah Obaigwa Wilson Makori koro asebe manyerio korende yarigani na bwigo beke ebikoroto byo batenge kiagera ere makopio na bwigo onkorogo kebacha ko swabari aiga ase omoroberio obwekerorano.
Gusie bono na bukwegokia aso gusonja etibi ya ubanje kya Getembe Television Network wetera Zuku Satellite Channel number 038 egoki nimrulu ao ya Getembe Television Network ayeni amatiao kuli mienzi ya Kenya, ili ya Tanzania, Uganda, Malawi, wikanonya Zambia egulire edekoda ya Zuku chinga kichiga chemereka je Christmas amono chingira ku mwaka muya iliwego kinemrulu yetu ao inyoranga nigo okonyora a channel ya Getembe wetera ase Zuku Satellite Channel number 038 Getembe Television Network Ekeonga Kiamomogusi.
Lea Wow Kids Daycare ni kituo cha kulea watoto kuanzia mwaka mmoja na kuendelea, mahali ambapo mtoto wako anajifunza kupitia michezo na kukua kwa furaha. Tunatoa huduma za full day na half day katika mazingira safi, salama na yenye upendo. Tuna wafanyakazi wenye mapenzi, subira na uangalifu wa hali ya juu kwa watoto wako. Lea Wow Kids Daycare Tunazingatia potty training kwa ustadi, michezo bunifu na ya kuelimisha, shughuli za kujifunza zilizopangwa kitaalamu, malezi yanayojenga akili, tabia na kujiamini kwa mtoto wako. Tunapatikana Kisii Town, Hema Business Park, second floor, room number 2. Wasiliana nasi kupitia 0714